Yeah, I want to wrap. All right, you sprung this on me. I thought we were gonna no, we're gonna talk about it a little bit, but because we're in the middle of watching a series of a train wreck of a series, another review we're doing for My Big Fat Fabulous Life. Right? Is that what it's called? In My Big Fat Fabulous Life? Yes. Like in right. So it's apparently been on cable for a long time, and I was guided to this because I'm always suspicious of people who claim that they're really fat and they're thinking everything is fabulous, right? And there's a lot of shows out there about really obese people, reality shows. It's a fascination. I think because so much of, especially Americans, are really fat, but I think we are the fattest, most disgusting people. Yeah, I think you're right. So these shows, they sort of glorify it, but it's also this horribly morbid curiosity. And also, I think that so many people are fat that sit and watch TV and cable and shit and just binge watch TV while they binge eat junk food and they're fat themselves. So, and I'm not coming down on fat people. I have battled weight my entire life. Yeah. From the time I was very, very small, I was very aware of gaining weight, losing weight, being overweight, getting thin. This has been an endless, endless cycle. I just felt something give in my brain. Yeah, just take a deep breath. I just felt a really bad pain in my left temple, and that's John saying this is a very important topic. Lena, stick with it. All right. Because I know she didn't really feel like, yeah, I get overwhelmed when I'm supposed to talk about things having to do with weight because it's an ongoing and only recently have I been able to eat everything I've ever wanted and not gain weight. And it feels like a miracle, but the things that I want are healthy, and that's the difference, and that's the difference, yeah. And if you get enough exercise, you're not going to gain weight. But stress and anxiety cause your body to hold on to weight also. And that's like a huge thing that not enough people are aware of. You have to get your mind right, and then you can get your body right. You have to get your body right, and then you can get your mind right. You have to do them both together. It's a package deal. Now, this girl on this program, Whitney, the Big Fat Fabulous Girl, she's a dancer, and that's how she got famous and was reproached for a reality TV show because her aerobic dance routines that she did online went viral. Like, look at the size of this girl, and she is jumping around. Let's show her very quickly. All right. Okay, so here is Whitney. This is her dancing in her dance thing. She's not doing a lot of dancing there. Her dancing seems to be tapering off, actually. Like I'm noticing that as the episodes move on, it's like a lot of drama. She looks very unhappy. This is not a fabulously happy fat girl. And honestly, I've never met any fabulously happy fat girls. They are all lying. They are all lying. They are miserable. They are uncomfortable. They are paranoid. They are unloved because nobody takes them seriously or wants to get involved with a woman that size. Unless they are like weirdos who are into seeing women who are self hating like this. Yes, that is a self hating woman. So self hating that she lets herself be filmed in all these embarrassing, awkward situations, including getting dumped by guys, including having her gay friends put lotion on her chub rub because she can't reach areas herself. It is really bizarre watching what this woman does and what she allows the world to observe and have these cameras follow her around. And this is a very, very sought after entertainment. It's a very popular program. Now we're going to look at some interviews later on, not on camera. John wants me to examine her in actual interviews, like not on her show, but being interviewed by reporters about the show. So that should be interesting. The show is, to me, it's a study in what you don't want to be. If anything, it will keep you on the straight and narrow if you're like me and not want to be unhealthy. Because, look, I don't want to get into it too much more. Everyone can find this show and watch. There's full episodes everywhere. I was surprised that John wanted to watch this show, but not really. Because he always has a mission behind it. Yes, I want that woman to see your videos. That's my only mission with this. That's the only reason we're doing it. We're going to send her a copy of these videos, of this video, and tell her that there is help out there and we can help you, but you have to want it. And you have to let go of the pain that is keeping you mired in the concrete that your body has become, the casket that you are living in. You're a heartbeat away from a heart attack. And you know that. And it's almost like you're daring it to happen. Yeah, right. Like that dancing around. She doesn't look like she's really healthy. She's just exhausted. How could you not be exhausted?
You have to get low. Everybody gets low. Who workout is this? I work out. Because I don't have to walk around with your stomach. Right. Do it right. Gia seems to be about like tearing down other people, being better than other people. Like, I would never treat my students that way.
Right. You wouldn't treat your students that way because you encourage them to be as fat as you are. And every time you meet someone who's as fat as you are or almost as fat as you are, you just like embrace them with so much joy because it validates you. But what you're not honoring is the body that God gave you. You talk about wanting to have children. You talk about wanting to have a man that truly loves you and takes you seriously.
I can't even help it, but like, I'm having the time of my life, but like, I'm not acting like that, but I'm having the time of my life, but I'm just gonna play it down because Whitney's like...
That's her gay friend that is really, he sabotages her at every turn and like makes fun of her. She surrounds herself with enablers and people who are destructive and kind of laughing behind her back. I feel so sad watching this show. That is really my main takeaway. Every time I watch it, I'm so sad because it's like, doesn't she watch these back and see what her life looks like? Not to mention, I haven't even looked at what people online say about her. I can only guess. It's like I cannot look at that. Well, we're going to continue checking out the show here and there in between our other things. I figure we could do a little artwork today and have it kind of on in the background. Yeah, but once it's on, it's like you have to watch it. Because it's like I just try to imagine how she negotiates her body. I know what it feels like to feel like, furniture is not going to hold you. If a chair is a little too rickety, and what I used to go through is nothing compared to what this woman has to go through to find a chair that will hold that ass. God. And she's always out of breath and she's always sweating, and it's like, I can't deal with that. It's such an unhappy way to go through life. She should swim. Why don't they ever show her swimming? That's what really got me back into shape. But that's what got me going. When Chris, when right just before he got cancer, and I was collecting unemployment for the first time in 50 years. I was like, well, I got to do something with my days, and I think I'm going to go swimming. They should show her swimming. Well, she'll see this video. She should get in the pool, and really, it would be kind, forgiving to her body weight and her limbs. She wouldn't do all that damage. She's damaging herself. I could see it. It's terrible. Yeah, again, you just want her to see our videos. I do. I want her to see your videos. Would tag her. She looks at everything. Does she? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I won't go into too much more detail, but hi, honey. Hi, sweetheart. How you feeling? All right. You're thinking about what to have for breakfast. I'm thinking that Christopher's going to be cooking some really nice tofu today, and that's going to be great. Yeah. And also, you know what? I crave broccoli. I am craving broccoli. But what can I have in the meantime? Ask him if he could bring in some freeze-dried broccoli. Yeah, yeah. Give him a buzz. Christopher. Beeping Christopher right now. Will he come in? Is he dressed? Oh no. Yeah, that's what we'll have. We'll have freeze-dried broccoli until dinner is ready. He's going to bring me peas and broccoli. Yeah. And we're going to make our own vegetable stir fry in here, right, honey? Yeah. The stir fry vegetables, not stir fry, the freeze dried vegetables, I can't say enough about them. They're very good. And the freeze dried corn, you got to not eat it. So I can't eat so much of it because it's very sweet. You're very sweet. You're very sweet. I swear to God you are. But while we wait for our lunch to get ready, he's not going to make anything in time. We should have ordered. Well, what did you want to order? Well, I tell you, I wanted to order broccoli. Yeah. Yeah. All right. And sushi also. But there's a lot of things I would get. But then he said, I'm going to cook. I'm cooking today. Right. So let him cook. We're not in any great rush. All right. You're right. What's wrong with me? Well, this is the way it is. I'm always thinking about food too. And the thing is, you want to have the healthy choices ready so that you don't make the unhealthy choices. Right? We were thinking of making flounder fillet, and it's got to defrost. It's been frozen in the freezer for too long, so it needs a full day to defrost. So it has to wait till tomorrow. We talk a lot about food, don't we? Yeah, we love it. We love cooking, and we love preparing food. There's something very healing about it. And it's a great connector for us. We enjoy the time together. We go back and forth with ideas, and it's really, really positive. Yeah, it is. It's super positive. Yeah. So when we make the broccoli, so we're gonna make. We have some hot water. We always keep hot water on hand in here. We have a little hot plate that we can always make hot water if we need it for tea or coffee or anything. So we don't have to go to the kitchen for things unless we really need them. It's, this is what I'm dealing with my injuries. Some days I don't make the trek if I don't have to. Other days I'm up and at 'em, right? Yeah. You just got to know how to be and when to be kind to your body. Today's card was the Empress. Be kind to yourself. That was the big message. They said it not once but twice in the reading, and Nellie came in and said it again. So it's like, all right, I'll be kind to myself. But by being kind to yourself, it doesn't mean eating crap. You gotta treat your body with good, healthy food too. So what we're going to do is we're going to steam those dehydrated vegetables ourselves in here. And then we're going to toss them with a little nutritional yeast, a little pumpkin seed oil, and a little bit of tamari. And also some mushroom powder. Right. And that'll make a delicious, that'll be our breakfast. That'll be breakfast. Because it's still early. It's not yet noon. And then Christopher can take all the time he wants making his tofu dish that he's planning to make. Because when he puts his mind to it, he's a great cook. Yesterday, John cooked. Tell them what you made. I made vegan fettuccine carbonara. Right. We had to pause it. What the hell were we just talking about? What I made, yes. Oh, fettuccine carbonara, vegan style. We made it with coconut cream, tomato, a box of crushed tomatoes. Oh, God. Every kind of spice you can imagine. Paprika, curry, vegan butter. My God, was that good? Peas, chickpeas, tons of mushrooms. Oh, my God, it was good. Basil, garlic. I said paprika, black pepper. It was so creamy and so delicious. And John said, I can't believe you did not film that. I know. But she was very overwhelmed. I had to go. He had me going a mile a minute in the kitchen. Me going a mile a minute, barking orders at Christopher. And Christopher gets very uptight because John goes really fast. Yeah. Because let me say, we whipped that meal up in under 15 minutes. We have the great saucepan that we use. It really heats fast and evenly, and we made that sauce up so beautifully. We planned ahead and had Christopher boil the noodles early that morning, and they were already ready on the side. That was the most delicious carbonara meal I've ever had. Yeah, I would say I'm gonna agree. Yeah, it was so amazing, and not an ounce of animal fat. That's what this fucking girl too on this show. She's constantly eating like fried chicken, full fat macaroni and cheese, made with like blocks of cheddar, and everything seems to be, her life seems to just be a giant excuse to eat. And why are they not addressing this?
Add that on to the fact that this girl, Gia, wants to take me down and do nothing but see me fail, and then it really sucks.
Maybe she doesn't want to see you fail. Maybe she wants to see you get your fat ass slim. Everything becomes she's like this wacko narcissist that everything's about her and people are against her, and it's because she's fat. I'm not saying it's because she's fat. She's always claiming that it's because she's fat. But she's not wrong, because fat people in society are really looked down upon all the time. They are the biggest fucking, everyone is prejudiced. Nobody likes fat people and nobody likes being fat. And when people are fat, they want fat people to be fatter than them so that they can look down on those fatter people. It's a whole sick thing. My fucking Christopher's mother was like that. She was always happy when I was at my fattest because she's a fat slob. And she was like, you could tell she was thrilled. She would be thrilled if I gained weight. She would look me up and down and have this, and be thrilled to see me. Happy that I was at any event, not because I was there, but because she wasn't the fattest one in the room. I knew that she was thinking that. Remember, I know people, and I know his mother, and she's like that. My mother's the same way. Many of the women that I've known in my life are completely, most of them, completely obsessed with weight. and being, slimmer than everybody else. So it's like it's an epidemic. And this show is just reinforcing it, while it's reinforcing my determination to stay on the proper course with my body and my physicality, not just for rehabilitation purposes from having a broken body, but for my spirit so that I can soar properly. Johnny, you've done so much for me. Oh my goodness, Lena, please. I don't know what else to say. Everything comes back to you pushing me in the right direction and pulling me in the right direction and making me see everything that I need to see about myself to get better. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you. Thank you, my love. You're so wonderful. Please, shut up. So, but I am happy to hear that a big reason that we're making these videos is because John, in his kindness and care, wants this girl to get help, and he wants us to be messengers that we really want this for her. And I don't even know what else he has in mind, but maybe she'll get in touch with me. I don't know. We'll see. Stranger things have happened. John reaches out and people respond. And somehow I don't think she'll be nasty as, say, one of these cunts on Quora. Yeah. Everything's cool, honey. Don't you worry about a thing. I love you. I love you too. Praise be God and Mother. You've done a good job. Let's wrap up and we'll maybe come back with some music later. All right. I got some broccoli to toss. Yeah, I got some Lena to toss too. Oh, I saw that coming.